rAsa, Introducing Legends of Indian Mathematics.
N Bose. Satyendranath Bose was a mathematician and physicist. This legend, who is renowned for the discovery of boson, was born in Calcutta in the year 1894. He started his schooling at an early age and later completed his undergraduate and graduate studies at Applied Maths from Presidency College, Calcutta and Sir Ashutosh Mukherjee's Science College respectively. He passed both by bagging a first rank. Jagadish Chandra Bose, Prafula Chandra Roy and Naman Sharma were his teachers who inspired him to dream high. During the most exciting era of science history, when quantum theory was intriguing and was pouring in results, N Bose started out as a research scholar at Calcutta University and studied theory of relativity. He translated several works of Einstein. Along with future astrophysicist Magnus Saha, he published several scientific papers in theoretical mathematics since 1980. N Bose asserted the existence of a discrepancy in the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution for microscopic particles. While explaining this discrepancy, he made a mistake which ended up giving accurate results. He recognized that the error would have deeper meaning and wrote an article as an adaptation of the lecture. The article titled Planck's Law and Hypothesis of Light Quanta was then sent to Einstein requesting publication. This was paving way into a novel type of statistics. Bose-Einstein condensate was discovered as a follow-up to this discovery. Even though his works are worth gold, even after getting nominated 4 times, he didn't win a Nobel Prize. But Indian government honored him with Padma Vibhushan in 1954. He was given the designation of National Professor, the highest honor for a scholar in India, for 15 years. In 1986, the N Bose National Center for Basic Sciences was established by an Act of Parliament, Government of India, in Salt Lake, Calcutta. Moreover, boson, a class of basic particles, was named after him for his noteworthy contribution in science. He was one another man to walk on earth with modesty. Here is why. When he was asked how he felt about not getting a Nobel Prize, he replied that, "I've got all the recognition I deserve." This legend died in Calcutta, India on February 4, 1974, aged 80. P.C. Mahalanobis. Prasanna Chandra Mahalanobis was a great scientist and statistician. He is best remembered for the Mahalanobis distance, a statistical measure, and for being one of the members of the first planning commission of Free India. Mahalanobis was born on 29 June 1893 to a family of intellectuals. His grandfather Gurucharan was involved in the Brahmo Samaj and was a follower of Rabindranath Tagore, father of Rabindranath Tagore. The scientist served as a secretary to Rabindranath Tagore and was also associated with Vishwabharati University. The scientist is not only remembered for devising the Mahalanobis distance. His other contributions to statistics include the introduction of the concept of pilot surveys and for designing large-scale sample surveys. Mahalanobis distance is one of the most widely used metrics to find how much a point diverges from a distribution based on measurements in multiple dimensions. The Indian Statistical University, under his leadership, grew out of the statistical laboratory in Presidency College, Calcutta. Mahalanobis played a key role in formulating the second 5-year plan, which is synonymous with the Mahalanobis model, also known as the Feldman-Mahalanobis model. The basic idea of the model said that in order to increase domestic consumption, there needed to be an investment in the production of capital goods. The National Science Survey (NSS) was his brainchild. Launched in 1950, it was a Herculean task towards providing a comprehensive representation of India's economy. Mahalanobis was awarded the Padma Vibhushan in 1968, Weldon Memorial Prize from the University of Oxford in 1944, Fellow of the Royal Society, London in 1945 for his contributions both nationally and internationally. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh in 2006 named June 29 as National Statistics Day in honor of Mahalanobis. He died on 29 June 1972, just a day before his 79th birthday. C R Rao. Kalyapuri Radhakrishna Rao is the greatest statistician from the golden age of statistics. Rao was born to an ordinary Telugu family in Hadagalli, Karnataka in 1920. He pursued MSc in mathematics from University of Andhra Pradesh. During the Second World War, the life of 20-year-old Rao took a momentous turn. He, who was intended to join the army as a surveyor, was rejected as he was too young. Undaunted, Rao visited Indian Statistical Institute founded by P.C. Mahalanobis, and as a last resort and with a distinction in BA Honours in mathematics, he applied for one-year training program in statistics. The legend in him was born on that day, when Mahalanobis positively accepted the request. For the next 40 years, Calcutta witnessed the growth of this legend from a research scholar to the national professor through various roles such as superintending statistician, professor and head of research and training school, second director of the ISI and Jawaharlal Nehru professor. Through these years, he has contributed a paramount to statistics, and in the year 1946, he was invited to the Museum of Anthropology to work with the methodology made by Mahalanobis. This study helped him gain PhD in 1948, and in 1965 he was the prestigious higher doctorate SED from his contribution to statistics. Of his oeuvre, the Kramer-Rao bond and the Rao-Blackwell theorem, both related to the quality of estimators, are well known. Fisher-Rao theorem, Rao distance, and orthogonal arrays are other contributions. He was bequeathed his talents to the field of multivariate analysis, estimation theory, and differential geometry other than statistics. He has authored 14 books and published 400 articles in journals. He was described as the living legend of statistics by the American Statistical Association. The Times of India placed him among the top 10 Indian scientists of all time. He is a member of national and international academies and has been honored with 38 honorary degrees from universities around the world. He won the National Medal of Science and Indian Science Award, the most prestigious award of United States and India respectively. He was nominated for the Nobel Prize for Peace. The Indian government honored him with Padma Vibhushan in the year of 2001. This legend, who shaped the dramatic growth of mathematical statistics in the 20th century, is now at the age of 100 and lives on disseminating the knowledge in statistics.